new fraud-fighting unit in state government will begin offering regular public updates on what they're finding. This is part of an executive order Governor Tim Walz signed in September. Our chief political reporter, Tom Hauser, is live right now out at the Minnesota State Capitol with more on this effort and how many complaints have come in through this fraud reporting portal. Tom.
Yeah, Leah, and this new unit is a real mouthful. It's the Office of Inspector General Coordinating Council. It encompasses 17 state agencies, and we're told that over the past year, about 200 allegations have come in through an online reporting portal. But so far, state officials tell us they have not found anywhere near the $9 billion in fraud federal prosecutors speculated about last week.
What it encompasses is the largest state agencies and those that deliver the most money out to Minnesotans.
BCA Superintendent Drew Evans convened this online media briefing as the first of what will become regular public updates about fraud. Some of the 17 agencies listed actually deliver money to Minnesotans through Medicaid. Others are among those that can stop payments when fraud is suspected.
An individual that defrauds a state program defrauds every Minnesotan, and so we want to continue to seek additional information, and we encourage people, if they have suspected criminal fraud, to report that in, and the state agencies will continue to do so as well.
Evans says over the past year, about 200 allegations of fraud have come in through the BCA's online reporting portal. About a dozen resulted in active investigations. The state is still trying to find evidence of a claim made at this news conference by federal investigators last week that there might be $9 billion of fraud in Minnesota.
The magnitude of the fraud in Minnesota cannot be overstated. It's staggering amounts of money that have been lost.
So far, Minnesota's Inspector General in the Department of Human Services says he's seen no evidence the total will reach $9 billion.
No one at DHS has previously heard anything from our federal partners at CMS or otherwise, even remotely approaching the $9 billion figure.
Now, CMS is the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services in Washington that oversees the federal money that is sent to states like Minnesota. Clark says so far state officials have seen evidence that could lead them to believe there is hundreds of millions of dollars in fraud, but not $9 billion, at least not yet. He says a meeting is planned soon with those federal authorities so they can compare notes with the state authorities and try to figure out what the actual amount is. Live at the state capitol, Tom Hauser, 5 Eyewitness News.